Thank you. I want here next year. Okay, this one. Yeah. So I'm very happy.
Finish, really huge crowd, and it was really nice to ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marina mountain biking team, the Olympic gold medalist in 2004, 3-time world champion in 2004, 5 and 6, and the 4-time world mountain champion. Great to have you here joining us today.
After some laps I was still there in the top 5 and fighting with the top guys, and I saw that the guys in the back they are losing. I knew that my shape is quite good and I can do a good work up here. I give my best, my 100%, and for sure the crowd they enjoy or they like it that I give my best and I keep fighting during the race.
but it worked out perfect. And it's a great feeling to win a World Cup.
Multivan Merida Viking team, our team of the day.
Good morning, good morning. An impressive movie of the season 2012, an impressive audience here. Great to have all of you here on Mallorca Island to our annual team presentation 2013, and I'm really happy, I'm impressed and really proud to see such a crowd here, such a big audience. And one important thing, you did all a great job. You brought the sun and the good weather to Mallorca, and compared with the last year, we improved a lot. Last year we saw the snow, so today I'm really happy. The Merida family here is growing. More than 300 guests we have here on Mallorca from 26 different nations, and it's too much to tell all where you are and from where you are. That's a bit too long, but I'm really happy, and I have a warm welcome and some special welcome to Mr. William Yang, our Senior Vice President of the Merida International. A special welcome. William, big hand. It was a long travel from Taiwan. More than
Sunshine.
And the sunshine,
And the
exactly.
sunshine.
And the sunshine, so that's a good sign. A special welcome to Wolfgang Renner, the General Manager of Merida Europe and the big boss of the team. A warm welcome to Mrs. Simone Brüsewitz from Volkswagen, Director of Marketing at Volkswagen Commercial Car. Welcome, Simone. Special welcome to Martin Kirchner, Sponsoring Manager of SRAM. Martin, where you are? Hey, here. A warm welcome to Mrs. Simone Brüsewitz from Volkswagen, Director of Marketing at Volkswagen Commercial Car. Welcome, Simone. Then a special welcome to our new sponsor, Pro Logo Saddles, Salvatore Truglio from Italy. Salvatore. Big hands. And a special welcome to Mr. Martin Scharbeck from Alpina International, helmet sponsor. Welcome. And our brand new sponsor of wheel sets from Fulcrum International, General Manager Michael Wilbert. Big hands for Michael. Okay, and from Italy again, from our clothing sponsor Tax Market, Armin and Christine. Big hands. Good morning. Ciao Italy. Buongiorno. And our new nutrition sponsor, Winforce, Thomas Bichtig. Thomas, welcome on board. Welcome on board all of our sponsors. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks a lot in the seasons before and in the new season. And let's start with our team presentation, and big hands again for Mr. William Yang. He will present us some important figures of the Merida brand and company.
First of all, I would like to say thank you for joining us today. I think this is the 7 years of the press camp, right? Or 8. So we not only brought in the guests, but people from Taiwan, from some other South Asia country. We did bring the sunshine. I think it was much better than, really much better than the year before. When we started earlier this year, I said to our team that it cannot be worse anyway. So good luck that we have sunshine today. So today, like usual, I would like to present to you some updated situation about Merida in Taiwan and our operation in China. And some of you may have seen some of the PowerPoint already, but if that is the case, please be a little bit patient. I will keep my pace a little bit fast as much as I can. And also today I'll bring you some new number or new figures. And it's something about, I think it's basically something about the production and the experience and the 41 years working in Taiwan as a bicycle manufacturing. So you see some new things and also see what is our goal for the coming years. Again, there will be some history of Merida and what are we doing now and what are we going to do in the future. That will be the three major topics. We are 41 years now. Last year, we celebrated 40 years, and it was a big achievement for Merida as one of the most valuable bicycle manufacturing in the world. The company was founded in 1972 by our founder, Mr. Ike Chen. Last year we were here. We showed our appreciation for what Ike has done for Merida and for the whole industrial. And actually, as you know, he is a very engineering and talented guy, and he always looks for all kind of possibility, new function, new material, new opportunity, all kind of new things. So he challenged all his lifetime about the new things. And under his leadership, Merida has grown from a local bicycle manufacturing to now a global bicycle player, a very important global bicycle player in the bicycle industry. Also, he had been the chairman for the Bicycle Association in Taiwan, and he proved that Taiwan can be the best bicycle manufacturing in the world. And he proved that Merida is really the best bicycle manufacturing in Taiwan as well as the world. So in part, he shaped Merida. Also, he shaped the bicycle industry. So this is something about our founder, something about his contribution to the bicycle society. Here's something new about the factory pictures, just to show you so that you see how much we are committed to ourselves for all the patience, precision, and all our enthusiasm about what we have done in our bicycles. So you can see that all the workers, we pay all attention to the detail in every process that we make. Also, we are also always passionate in pushing the engineering boundaries. We try to push ourselves to the limits as much as we can. Also, we are always looking for the possibility and all kind of developing of the new ideas, because we don't want to limit ourselves just to be in a current framework that we are doing now. So we want to be the best, and we want to be one of the brand with a lot of innovation, a lot of new ideas. But when we are looking for all kind of possibility, we understand that it has to be cautious. Always high performance, but well within the limit of material. We will not push ourselves too high so that we break our limit. We break the limit of the material and put ourselves, or even all of us, into a very bad situation. So we are cautious, and we are also conscientious. We're doing all the tests in every stage, in every change. We take it so serious. Just a very small change, we take it so serious. We are also very sincere to the product that we produce. No matter it's high-end, no matter it's low-end, but every product coming out from the factory that we have in Taiwan and China have to be a zero defect product. So we are sincere, we are honest to all the product that we produce, that we shipped, and that we sold. Some view about the cleaning process inside the factories. Satisfied. We are only satisfied when all our objectives are achieved to the best of our abilities. The important thing is to the best of our abilities. Like you said, like I said, we will push the limit, but well within the limit of the materials. Some wheel building process, wheel building sections. And this is an important message I would like to deliver to you. From time to time, I keep saying that Merida is not a brand, not a company, but Merida is a family. So you can see that a lot of us, we grow together. Even myself, in 3 weeks' time, if I work for Merida almost 25 years, just in 3 weeks' time. So a lot of us grow together with the company, and we receive the training from the company, and we are gaining the valuable information, valuable experience from the company. For example, ladies like this, we're happy to be the family. Just like we're happy that all of us here are Merida family. Our relationship is not buyer and seller, but we are family. That is very important message that from time to time I keep saying about this. And important thing is we are not only producing a bicycle. We are all biking together from Taiwan. This is all the Merida employees. Almost twice every month, we will organize some trip so that most of the employees can participate. So we are not only a producer, but we are also biking together, like you guys here. So some briefing about headquarters. It's our new CEO, Michael Chen. As you know, he is the son of our founder. And he was positioned as the general manager already a couple of years ago. But I have to let you know some of his background, why he was appointed. It was not because he is the son of the founder, but it was because that he has a lot of experience working inside the factories. For example, he started, after completing his university study, Michael started at Merida in 1981. I started in 1988. So it's, our employee, our people really has a lot of experience working in the companies. And Michael worked in every department in Merida to fully understand the business. So when I joined Merida, he worked for purchase, and then he was rotating around the factory, the QC, the assembly line, and then the sales, the representative. So he worked in every department to receive and to fully understand the business. Then in 1994, he took over the running of Merida as the president. Again, this is our captain, also Wolfgang Renner. Then under the leadership from Michael Chen, he steered Merida through the very difficult time in 1999 and year 2000. I think some of you may still remember that it was a tough time at that time for some American brand, and it happened to be that Merida was one of the suppliers. But anyway, we managed through the difficulty times under the leadership of Michael Chen. And then he created stability through the strategic OEM partnership, which continues to this day, until today. I think it's important that as an OEM supplier, we maintain a very stability relationship together with our buyers. I think we did it. And the most important thing is that Merida has grown into a powerful global bicycle brand name. And then Merida has continuously broken the revenue and production record since 2001. Some view about headquarters, 41 years old, still at the same location, not really fancy, but very well organized and very clean. Some overview from the assembly line. Right now we produce in Taiwan 3,500 bikes per day, and we have assembly line that is, we have 4 assembly lines in Taiwan already. Yes, in some production bases, just to make it quick,
Again, we have all the concept development or idea coming from, or advanced project coming from our team in Merida, Europe. Under the leadership of our chief engineering like Jorgen, like the others, and they are doing a great job, always looking for something new, something innovative. And also in this area, we produce the team bike. In this area, we position it as the antenna for Merida in Europe, in the whole world, to receive the information about the marketing, about the new technology. And you can receive also the information from this entity so that you can understand what's going on for Merida innovation for the coming years. The headquarters of Merida, we produced 1.05 million of bicycles last year. And next year we have 1,300 employees. And last year we grew about 10%. Again, it was a good year for Merida, even though the whole year were under the stress about the financial crisis, fiscal cliff, this type of thing. But Merida, we did it again. We grew 10% from Taiwan. The first factory of Merida in China, in Shenzhen, we produced 700,000 last year, and with a workforce 1,300 employees. A new factory set up in 2008 in northern part of China. Last year, again, we produced 700,000, and with the workforce is 1,200 people. And the maximum capacity of this factory can be up to 1.5 million, which we expect that in the coming 3-4 years, perhaps we need to expand it again because the China domestic market is kind of fast-growing market for us. Merida MCG in Germany, I think this is important because it performs also we have the e-bike production here and all the team bike production also here. And also this provides some logistic service to Merida distributor, as well as it provides some kind of custom service to all the dealer, all the consumer. And it was located in Hieberhausen in Germany. And once again, the new factory under construction is in Jiangsu, Merida. It's not far away from Kunshan, not far away from Shanghai. It's a new factory, and now it's under construction. And we will invest 35 million of US for the capital. And at the end, the total investment will go up to 100 million of US in turn, and with a capacity for 1.5 million pieces. The space is 140,000 square meters, and we hope that this factory can also satisfy some for exportation, some from the domestic demand. And the factory is expected to be completed April or May this year. And we will have some trial production starting from the second half of the year. And this is a new factory that under construction. So just some picture for you that this is a team bike production for Merida in Hieberhausen factories. Also the team bike production of the team named Merida bike. Some global network. Again, Merida family is growing. We have 46 distributors that covers 70 countries which sells all the Merida brand name. Last year, remember, it was about 63 or 65 and 43, but anyway, the family is growing, and we're happy that this family is growing, and we encourage most people to join us as a part of Merida family. Now here's some update about the revenue. As I explained to you, since 2001, the lowest in the history. From this time on, we continue to grow our turnover each year, and we continue to grow our record. Last year, the revenue of Taiwan and China, almost 790, almost 800 million US, and we produced and we sold around 2.4 million pieces of bicycles. It's so important, as you can see, that the pace like this every year, the average compound growth rate probably between 10 to 15%. Thanks to all your support, that's why we can continue enjoy this kind of growth. Again, some short bit. This is, as you may know, that we have all the development mostly come from Germany, and then tested by the providers, like this guy in the back, and manufacturing according to the ultimate quality standard in Germany and in all over the world. And then teamwork together with Taiwan, the highest efficiency production area, together with our experienced and talent engineering people that's sitting over here. Merida brand. Yeah, we founded 1972. And in 1988, we started our trial, our adventure to introduce a bike under Merida brand name, starting from Norway. This is the first CI. Some of you still remember. It's pretty old, but anyway, it's kind of heritage for Merida. This is a CI since 1988, the first CI that we used for the commercial bike sold in Norway. Some of you may still remember this CI. And we used it until 1995. 1996, we have this one, the red and green and black. I think a lot of bikes are still carried with this logo. And a new logo starting from 2008 until last year. Because the market is more demand for Merida to be more aggressive, so I think it's about the time that we created and established a new CI. So later on you will see something about the new CI. But before that, I would like to explain to you the philosophy behind the new CI. This is the new CI that we will introduce for 2013, and all the model for 2014 model will carry this new logo. But we started already. It's a mountain, as usual. This is a mountain, green, environment. Also, this is a mountain. So actually, there are three mountains. This one, and this one. So there are some other details that our marketing team can provide it to you if you are interested. And then, kind of logo, kind of our commitment to the bicycle industry. This is important to say, more bike. This is not an abbreviation for something, but just a more bike, part of design. Very simple. What? Because we are going for more. More what? We're going for more success. We're going to contribute more to the bicycle industry. So we check ourselves, we're asking ourselves, what can we do more to the society, to the environment, to the bicycle industry? Yes, what can we contribute more to our planet, to the area where we live, to the environment? Then what can we contribute more, what can we bring more to the end users that ride Merida bike? Then how can we deliver more success to the people that we've been working with, to the stakeholders that are around Merida? Some video clip you can see, you can feel a little bit about the philosophy in the back.
Building bicycles for more than 40 years. More experience. Fusing knowledge with cutting-edge design. Delivering peerless products. More technology. Reinventing bicycles by working only with the best. More innovation. Winning races for more than a decade. And creating real champions. More success. Giving it all from the very bottom of our hearts. In every single moment. More passion. More bike. Merida.
create real champions. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, William, for this really interesting background information. My name is Thomas Geiger. I'm the press manager of the team. I'm really happy to be here once again. I guide you through the interview section now, but before, I would like to give the microphone to Simone Brusewitz. I'm really sorry. It's the first time for you here, but I'm really happy to give you the microphone now.
Thank you. It's not an easy surname, so you are excused. What is your surname?
Tommy Geiger.
Ah, okay. Hi, Tommy. Good morning, everybody. I'm Simone Brusewitz from Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles, and I want to keep it short and simple. I just want to say some words about the partnership. So we are a partner and title sponsor for the team for about 10 years now. And we are not only title sponsor, we are also logistics and mobility partner. So the team is using 14 of our cars. And we're really proud that we all came to the conclusion to go on for another 2 years. And why did we come to the conclusion? It's very simple, because the partnership is successful, it is valuable, and it is reliable, as our cars, by the way, are. And I just want to say thank you to the Merida management, Mr. Yang, Wolfgang Renner, the team management, Andy, Fabi, and all the technicians, and of course to the sportsmen and lady. And I wish you all a very healthy and successful year. Same to you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. What you can be sure is that I know the names of these guys here. It took me 10 years to know these guys. Before I come now to the team athletes, I would like to ask Andy Rottler a few questions. Andy, please.
I don't come alone because I never trust you, so I bring Fabian with me. But Tommy, respect the fancy shirt as well.
Well, once a year I wear a shirt.
At least it's not the oldest logo we have.
No. Looks great, looks great.
The team doesn't give me new shirts, so I wear the old one.
No, we have to save the money, and so then we thought
Spend it wisely.
where we can save the money. The first one was Tommy. No problem. Okay.
I don't care, but I have some more questions for you, which are probably a bit more interesting. In the background, we see a quite different team right now than it was last year. What is the major change in the management view?
Yeah, we had some changes, and sometimes it's time for a change, especially when we work in this mountain-bike scene, and for a long time, then we have to think about the next 10 years. And that's what we prepared right now with our team for the next season. We had some changes on the team member side, and we had one another change. We decided to stop with a dedicated marathon team. We collected some experience during the last years, and then the last 4 years, and then we decided to skip the dedicated marathon team, and our focus will be for the future 100% in the cross-country sport and racing. So sure, and that's what I said before, we have to prepare the coming years, and so we were looking for young guns, and I think we found 2 young and successful guns, and so that's the result. Another thing is we have a really fresh design, everything a little bit new, no flames anymore, but our hearts are still burning, and that's the case at the moment.
What you didn't mention, there's a new situation for you as well. You take a different position in the team. What is the changement in the management side?
Yes, that's true. We have I call it a small change in the management. So I have a new position in the company, and that's due to the arrival of the road team. And 1 year or 2 years ago, we started with a World Tour project, and you saw it on Friday night. The fons-mtb Merida team arrived, and due to this situation, I'm working a little bit more in the background, more in the organization side for both teams, for the fons-mtb Merida biking team and for our road team. And I give the management job directly to Fabian, and he followed the team since 8 years right now. So
he's one of the young guns you mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. He's one of the young guns, the new weapon.
Just a gun.
No, everybody saw it, especially in the last season. Fabian, he take over more and more the team manager job, and so now it's official, he's the new team manager.
Changements like that, this is normally the right time to look back. You're 10 years in business now. If you look back in the very beginning of your job in the team, what's the main difference then to today?
Not so much big difference. First of all, the time was flying. I'm getting older, 10 years. I'm now 41, so same age like Merida, really happy. That's good, important number, 40. Keep it in mind. And now 10 years older, the time was running, it was unbelievable. But we have still some racers of the team, they arrived before my arrival, or they arrived with me. Jose, for example, he arrived 2004. And it was a great time, and it's still a great time. And at the end, the mountain bike circuit changed a lot. That's for sure. More and more artificial courses are coming. It's important to make the sport interesting, for sure. And a big advantage, and we are really happy, arrival of the Red Bull TV at the World Cup races. So that's one of the big changes, because it was always a bit difficult to see the mountain bike World Cups in the TV during the last 10 years. And so after the arrival of Red Bull TV, thanks to Julian, he's also here, thanks to the arrival, and we saw the team, or we see the mountain bike sport again in the TV, and that's pretty important to collect sponsors, to collect sponsoring money for sure, and that's what we need. So from the sport side, the competition is increasing, the level is pretty high, the courses are more and more artificial, technical, pretty hard, sometimes in my opinion on the limit, on the safety side. So we have to work on this together with the UCI and the organizers to find a good level, otherwise sometimes it will be dangerous. But this is the development of the sport. Our bikes, we improved a lot, the bikes, the technique, everything is faster, lighter, and so it's a good sign for the sport. These are my impressions of the last 10 years.
After looking back, we're looking a bit forward. This is the point where I come to you, Fabian. You're not a new member in the team, you're 8 years now in the team. What is your plan for the next coming, 10 years with the team?
I guess this is the famous question for the season goals, where always the riders get nervous in the back. Well, actually, we got new riders, and the goals always kind of remain the same. We ask 100% of the riders whenever they wear the jersey, but this is nothing new. That's what they did for the last years also. And yeah, as Stanley mentioned it before, we are going to focus on the cross-country World Cup, and of course in every race where you came up with a rainbow jersey, because this is always a nice thing to have. And yeah, we're really looking forward to this season. There's going to be a World Cup in Albstadt in Germany, and this is basically going to be our home race right in front of our office doors. So hope to get some good points in our backyard there.
Thanks a lot, you two guys, for that information. I think this is the right time now to ask the athletes themselves what they want to do.
Thanks, Tommy. Thanks, all.
Marita, it's up to you. Conrita, it sounds like a running joke what I'm doing, but I'm always asking you things about your age. Last year I said this is the last time, but this year I really have to, because today is your birthday. And it's not just a normal birthday, it's your 40th birthday. So I would say this is something really special.
Yeah, they say so. I think I have a little bit boring, relaxed relationship to that. So I know I have some family, friends, family relatives at home that is not so happy at the moment, since I kind of cheated them for a big party at home. But I said I think there will be a lot of people coming all over the world for, if I go to Mallorca, they will come and celebrate my birthday here, so I had to be here, and I think it will be a great day. What could be better than spending it with the people that also love mountain biking like myself? So I think it will be an interesting day. I don't want to think about the number, because that is a little bit too high in my opinion. I still feel like I'm 30 maybe? Something like that.
You look like that.
Thank you.
So, time for a song, my friends. Let's sing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Conrita. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, big hand. 40 years here, Conrita. I told you it's an important thing.
I think I have to say something about Conrita, since we work for kind of long. And Conrita said he is 41 but still younger than Merida. Merida is 41 years now. And from time to time I will say to our people, Conrita is the proud of Merida. Conrita is the daughter of Taiwan. So today I would like to take the chance again to present our warm-hearted welcome and also appreciation to what he has done for us as a Merida brand, also what he has done for us as a female sportsman to the bicycle industry world, to the bicycle sports world. So we appreciate all these things that he has done, so I would like to take the chance to present it. I don't know how many roses that we have, but since a decade, he got a frozen age. So actually he just looked like 30, right?
No, we're not yet finished. It's like a running joke what I'm doing, but I'm always asking you things about your age. Last year I said this is the last time, but this year I really have to, because today is your birthday. And it's not just a normal birthday, it's your 40th birthday. So I would say this is something really special.
Yeah, they say so. I think I have a little bit boring, relaxed relationship to that. So I know I have some family, friends, family relatives at home that is not so happy at the moment, since I kind of cheated them for a big party at home. But I said I think there will be a lot of people coming all over the world for, if I go to Mallorca, they will come and celebrate my birthday here, so I had to be here, and I think it will be a great day. What could be better than spending it with the people that also love mountain biking like myself? So I think it will be an interesting day. I don't want to think about the number, because that is a little bit too high in my opinion. I still feel like I'm 30 maybe.
Talking about the sports, if we look at the female racing scene, actually there are some very experienced racers like you, and we have some very young talents like Julie Bresse, and there's a pretty big age gap between. This is, if you look in sports in general, this is pretty unique. Why is that possible in mountain biking?
I believe part of it is because it is a very tough sport and it needs a lot of experience to be on the top. You can have some younger ones having 1 or 2 better races up there, but to be steady up there, you need a lot of experience, not only in racing but also in training. It's such a tough sport where you have to push yourself so much over the limit that the experience within training and of course also a lot within recovery, it needs a long time to get to know. So I think it is a lot to do with that. There could be also that our generation had some good kind of stars just those years. But I think it has a lot to do with that the sport is so hard and it needs a lot of experience.
You mentioned the experience. Last year you became European champion, you won 2 silver medals, you won 2 World Cups. You must be pretty close to the point where you wanted to come back, and I think this was only possible with your kind of really special experience. Or what's your position with your shape right now?
So when you say I'm close to coming back, does that mean you mean I have to win everything this year before you calculate that now I'm back?
I remember you won everything.
No, I think when I became a mom, first of all, that was the most important thing to know that my body was okay and the little boy was okay, and we made a long-term plan to come back in the top. We knew we needed a long time to get to the top, because after so many years in the top, you know what it takes out of you. So I think last year we were close to what is possible to achieve for my age and my body and my condition, but we had some, what you call it, little bit bad luck. You shouldn't say that in sport, someone would say that, but got sick before the Worlds, got sick before the Marathons Worlds, so we were so close to really hit the big things, and then I don't know if you call it a mistake or bad luck what happened in London, but a disaster in my opinion. So we had a great season last year, but still we didn't get everything out what we thought would be possible, and the feeling we had through the season. And of course that gives us a little bit, we call it blood in the mouth or blood in your head, that you got the taste of really being back on the top again. And I think this year, hopefully we can show what we will be able to do again. So it's exciting.
To be able, this means becoming world champion.
That's of course the biggest target, that's for sure. It's a long time since I wear a rainbow jersey, too long in my opinion, so that's for sure the biggest target.
Last year you switched to 29er bikes. Is that a point or something special for you to reach that goals? Is that an advantage, or why did you switch?
No, for me it was when I first gave it the chance, the Big 9. I was with Jose, the last one that changed to the Big 9. It probably has to do maybe with age. We like what was working. We know that the 26er was a good bike, and we had big success on that. And to change something in our positions and things like that with an older body needs more time to adjust. But when I first got myself on the Big 9, I felt what kind of advantage followed with going Big 9. I never been on the 26er again. And now we have the challenge that also Merida provides us with the Big 7. And in many ways I think I have the best bike in the world, why should I try another one? But at the same time, I am so interested to see if there is some even more advantage to go to the Big 7 now. So I give it a chance. We will see.
So you're not yet, you don't know yet what kind of bike you will use this season?
No, I just know that I will go for one of them for sure. I am not the one that can change from one bike to the other one. I stick to one bike that I think I can win most or more races on, or what suits my style and what I feel most comfortable on. And I think that will be decided after a couple of months testing out both and compare them.
This year we have the World Cup finals in Norway. Next year the World Championships. This must be something really special for you that international mountain biking is coming home.
Yeah, of course, it's great personal. It's pretty amazing to know that I can work towards a world championship not in my backyard but on the soil of Norway in just 1.5 year time. So that's very exciting. And of course, I also see the big and great opportunity to tell more about our sport in Norway, especially among young ones, to give them a chance and hopefully tempt them so much that they test out mountain biking. So it is a great thing to come, for sure.
Gunrita, thanks a lot. I really wish you a happy birthday today. Jose, it's up to you.
Hello everyone. Hello Thomas. Once a year.
That was it. Yeah. You're coming now in age where I can talk about the age with you too. You're now 12 years in the top 5 in the World Cup overall ranking. This is pretty amazing. And what's your secret about this constant level?
Well, the secret probably is that our couple says. I'm not so fancy like the company, but I'm efficient. Not always, but sometimes. No, I think the secret is to keep passion. This is, when you are young and someone older than you talks to you, you have to have passion for your work and everything. So the young generation sometimes they don't understand, and those things you understand when you became older like me, or older like Gunrita, or the experienced rider. So. Some people in this inside, they know me since I was really young. My trainer, Kim Forteza, Francisco Comuñas, Paco, Peridi, Samuel Peridi, they know me since I was 18, 20 years old. And they saw a small guy with a smile. And probably now, with 34 years old, 34 years old, I don't try to. With 34 years old, they're still seeing the same person, smiling and having fun and having an ambition when I get a new bike, when I get new gloves, new sponsors. So this is what keeps you alive. Of course, then the new generation, they always push you, and you have to update every year to catch them. And sometimes you catch them, sometimes it needs more time, but keep passion and keep having fun. This is the most important thing.
Last year, that was a really special season for you. It was Olympic season. You had a really great shape. You missed an Olympic medal only for a few meters. You missed a lot of big victories for only a few seconds. Isn't that annoying when you know you're one of the top guys but you don't get the medals?
Yeah, sometimes, but this is a sport, and then finally you have to understand that the sport is like this. Sometimes you win and you think, whoa, I'm such a great rider and such a phenomenon, and you don't look back, and probably your enemies, they had a flat tire, they had technical problems, and that's why you are a phenomenon. So this year it happens to me, for many years probably I had a good luck, and this year I had to pay some mistakes. As Andy says, now the courses, they are changing a lot. You need to be more technical, you need to be more fast, you need to be more aggressive. And in 1 hour 30, like the cross-country races now, mistakes, they cost a lot. And probably some of those bad moments I had this season, first part of the season was for health problems,
But then the rest of the season after June was good. And some of the mistake was because my fault, because I tried to risk, I tried to win the race, that actually sometimes you have to take a decision. But in any case, as you say, I lose, or probably the others, they won a medal in the Olympics, but I don't feel like I lose the medal. I had my great shape, I wanted to be in shape like I was, and finally the race decided, and my fourth position was, I accepted, it's a good position. And of course it could be better, but it could be even worse and be like Urdita, being at home and without nothing in the hands.
Talking about the bikes, I heard that you're testing the new bike with 27.5-inch wheels. What will be your weapon this year?
I try to update to both bikes. So actually, if I'm honest, 27 bike will fit more to my to the small comfiture I am. You know, to the small sizes, compact size, or probably to Latino size, it's gonna fit a little bit more. And you know, my style of riding the bike is not like most of the 29 riders. 29 riders, they like to sit a lot, to have a easy pedaling. Me, I'm like more a bullfighter, like more aggressive. I like to stand in the bar ends, I like to sit up and down, always moving in the seat. And for these conditions, the 27 bike is going to be perfect, because there is the benefit from a small wheel, like 26, and a little bit benefit from the 29, that is the stability, that it's a little bit more rolling. So yeah, I have been testing the 27, and I think it's a good choice for me. But in any case, I'm not gonna forget the 29 in the garage. I'm gonna make some marathon races. That actually the marathon team is not cancelled. Rudy and me, we will be the marathon team. Double job, it is good. And yeah, we will do the Andalusia and then also the Cape Epic. I'm gonna be back in Cape Epic with the 29 bike, and then cross-country races probably. So we have to double check the courses, but they will be in the 27 bike.
So you do change bikes during the season. That works for you.
Yeah, look, right now we find a good setup in the frames. You know, the first editions of 29 bikes, they were like a kind of bikes, all the brands, not only Merida, kind of a 26 bike with a big wheel. So now the frames, they are getting optimized and they are getting more compact, more like they should be. So now I can switch from 27 to 29 without feeling the frame geometry, and getting just the difference between the wheels. So I'm going to switch from one bike to the other bike.
And what do you want to reach with those bikes? You mentioned Cape Epic. What else is on your timetable for the coming season?
Well, the goals, they are always big, and World Championship, World Cups, Europeans. So we as a racing team, our obligation is to be always in the podiums. Our obligation is to win always. But our obligation also, like the company, is to bring passion, to bring passion to the people, that people enjoy what I'm doing or what we are doing. And this is also important. Sometimes the results, they are really important in the statistics, but at the end, the Merida tries to make something in the sport, not only the results, tries to bring something that people can enjoy, something that people feel happy. So I'm losing a little bit pressure, you know, then I don't have to win races this year. But the goals, they are going to be the World Championships, the first World Cup in Alstad. So we start the World Cup at home, sponsor home. And then at home, I have also more or less a World Cup in Andorra, close to my home. So those are going to be the three main goals. And then Cape Epic, well, the goal is going to be not suffer too much on the Rudy's wheel, probably.
You mentioned that you see the mountain bike sports not only in results, so there's much more behind, and I think that's the reason why you became a model for a lot of young, or not even young, for all the mountain bikers, that you have some kind of a special situation. Are you aware of that?
Well, sometimes it's pressure, you know, because sometimes they see things from me that probably they are not from. They see things that probably they shouldn't see from a model. But first of all, we are persons. So the good thing is that those guys, they have a kind of someone to look, and then they build their own way. This is important, you know. I had my idols was Thomas Frischneck, Rune Hojdal, and all the others. So I checked them. I took always the best things, even the bad things I took it. And then I built my own castle. So the young generation, they have to look me, as you say, probably as a model, but not build a castle like I made it. They have to build their own castle, and let's see, maybe it's a castle, a house. But the most important thing is that they should be proud what they are doing.
I think metal and model is really close. No, it fits to you.
It's always result in the head.
Jose, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, welcome.
Rooney, I was answering Jose that he's a model for a lot of sportsmen. I think he was a model for you too before you came in the team. Did that change since you have been a part of the Multivan Merida biking team?
Yeah, he's really well known in the peloton and one of the images of the motorbike sport. And he looks like a joker, having fun around, but yeah, if you are in the team with him, you see also some other sides, like his serious side. He really has it. He can be really focused and even nervous, and what you don't expect, he can be quiet in front of a race. But also he's building always a great team spirit, and yeah, he's one of the pillars of the team, I think.
He mentioned that you're going to do the Cape Epic with him, doing an 8 days race. Altogether, this must result in a really close relationship. What's the role in a race like that? Does he bring you the water and you do the pace, or what's the relationship between both of you during a race?
Yeah, first of all, it's important to keep team spirit. You are really close and a lot of time with each other, and it's important to have good team spirit and to communicate good. It's not that one is strong and rides in the front. It can be changing from one day to another. One day the one is stronger, and another one not. So you have to take care of each other and yeah, really look for each other and talk to make sure you come to a good result in the end.
So if you want to win the Cape Epic, you have to build up like a friendship during the race like that.
It should be already there, I think, in front of the race.
If we look at the other races, I see you as a rider who can do top 15 normally in World Cup races. When do we see you doing constantly top results in the World Cup?
This year it's really important for me to step up. It's not only me who wants it, and I want it for a few years now, but yeah, the team for sure, they want always the best. But even the National Federation is asking more and more. They make the standards higher, and this year they ask even a top 8 in a World Cup for the World Championships. So I think this year it's the year to step up and to make the results.
Talking about your home country, you became Mountain Bike of the Year in Holland. Is that for a sportsman like you something important, or are the results more important? Is an award like that something you like to have, or it's just nice to have?
First of all, the results are important. You are a sportsman and you want to win races, but it's always nice to get good appreciation in your own country and out of your sport. And this committee who makes this award, it's some mountain bike fanatics, and they are really into the sport. Guys like Leo van Zeeland, who was for 20 years the national coach in Holland, and Bart Branches, who is an icon, they are in this committee, and they are not only doing these awards, but they also they try to push the sport in Holland and to make it more more popular and more in TV. So I think they are doing a good job with the awards and also around this, and they talk with the athletes, they talk with the teams to get the sport as good as possible in Holland.
So there's more than just an awards ceremony.
Yeah,
more behind.
There's more behind. Yeah.
Okay. In mountain biking, we see a new discipline coming: eliminator sprint races. Do you do that?
And not like a constant in a year, but I did some sprint races and I had some good results. I have some less good results, but it's a hard discipline. It's not. The courses are really different. One time you have to be fast just to the first corner and keep your position, and the other time you still can win the race in the end by a good end sprint. So yeah, at this moment some courses fit to me. I'm not a real sprinter, but I can start fast, so some courses fit to me, and I think it's important for the next year to work a lot on the explosivity. Even on the cross-country races are also getting shorter, but the sprint races are getting more and more important. There are more points to get there, and I think it's also a good image for the sport, a good show in front of or after the World Cups, and it gets more spectators to the races.
Rudy, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we're coming to the young guns. Thomas, please. Thomas, you are one of the fastest guys in Switzerland. You became junior world champion, you became U20C world champion, and last year the Swiss national team didn't take you to the Worlds. What happened there?
Yeah, 2012 wasn't my year. I started with health problems. Then I had a surgery in April, so it took a long time to recover, and I just got to my good race shape in August, and then the Swiss cycling has made her decision, and I had so much bad luck that I broke my middle hand in beginning of September. So I ended my season and go to the winter.
So not going to the Worlds was just the end of a bad luck period.
I think so.
Which is hopefully over now. But if we see, like Jose, he was once junior world champion as well. He was once U20C world champion as well. Finally he became world champion. This must be one of your main goals too.
Yeah, sure, I want to become world champion. Doesn't matter if it took 10 years like Jose, but I work hard to reach my goals.
Probably you're right now in a good team to reach goals like that. Multivan Merida biking team is probably one of the most professional and experienced mountain bike racing teams in the world. What do you expect from a team like that?
First, it's a big honor for me to be a rider of the Multivan Merida biking team. Since I was junior, it always was a dream to be part on this team, and I think here I have the best support for reaching my goals, and I want to grow and I want to give them a lot of good results.
Talking about material, what kind of bike will you choose?
There is the Big 9 and the Big 99. That's both bikes on the top level, and I think I will use them according to the racetracks. There are so many different courses. Yeah.
It's your second year now in elite category. You enter the World Cup soon. You already did some top 10 results. Is that the level you want to continue?
Yeah, 2011 was a dream year. I reached 4 top 10 results in Elite World Cup, and I want to continue like this. My goals are to go top 15, well, top 10, and the biggest goal is to reach a World Cup podium as soon as possible.
So, and actually you're the Swiss champion in eliminator races. So sprint races is a big thing for you?
Yeah, sprinting is one of my favorite skills, and I love it. And I reached several World Cup podiums in sprint races, and this is also a goal, one of my goals for this year, to reach the World Cup podium, and for sure the sprint worlds in Africa in the end of the season.
So, talking about experience, we have here some really experienced riders. You probably can learn a lot of them, but I would like to switch it once again. What can they learn from you?
Oh, what should I teach the world's best riders, Victor and Jose? So, I want to bring the youngster spirit in the team, and maybe they can
some kind of fresh air.
Yeah.
Thomas, thanks a lot. Andre, it's up to you. I'm really happy that Jan helps me out now, because I don't speak Czech. And we try to learn a bit English more, but for this year we have a good translator here. Andre, you're actually the youngest rider in the team. You have been the youngest rider in the Olympic Games. You became 14th in the Olympic Games. This is a really amazing situation. How do you look back on the Olympics?
Tak olympiáda pro mě znamenala obrovský výsledek pro mě, protože jel jsem tam s tím, že by jsem chtěl být do 25. místa a já jsem skončil v první 15, takže to pro mě byl obrovský úspěch, který jsem vůbec nepočítal, a bylo to pro mě určitě velká zkušenost pro další olympijské hry.
Andre said that coming to the Olympics was, of course, his dream. It was even hard to get there, and he wanted to finish at least in top 25, but he never thought he could be as good as 14th. So it was a really dream come true.
Last year you became U23 world champion, which means that you're in the team not only the youngest rider, you're the only one who is current world champion. Is that some kind of pressure for you, or what does that mean for you to be the only world champion in the Multivan Merida biking team?
Tak beru ji úplně normálně, takže úplně v pohodě.
He said it's not a pressure for him.
So the only pressure could be that we actually have 2 or even more guys who want to become elite world champions, but there's normally only 1. And we actually have at least 3 who want to reach that. Talking about material, you rode the Olympics on a full suspension bike. I heard that you're riding only full suspension bikes. What's your background about that?
Tak už poslední 4 roky na něm jezdím pořád, takže to byla pro mě jasná volba. A akorát se nově seznamuju s 29kovými koly, což je pro mě novinka, ale měl jsem možnost to vyzkoušet v minulém roce, už někdy v listopadu, a první seznámení pro mě bylo pozitivní. Sednul jsem na to a už jsem si říkal, že asi nic jiného chtít nebudu. A já jsem byl vždycky zvyklý jezdit 26, už od juniorů, a tadyhle to pro mě bude to pro mě super.
Andrew is used to ride a full suspension bike for 5 or 4 years now. He never wanted to really ride a
hardtail bikes because the full suspension fits him, and the London course was perfect for full suspension bike like Merida is. And now he got the chance to try the 29er full suspension, and he tried a few rides, few trainings, and he thinks that the 29er full suspension will be his choice for the season.
I thought that your idol sportsman is not Jaroslav Kulvay, it's not even Jose Amida, it's Usain Bolt, a guy from the athletics. Why this guy?
Já jsem vždycky jsem chtěl být stejně rychle jako Usain Bolt, akorát na kole, ale na horských kolech pro mě vždycky byl idol Milan Spěšný, český závodník a teď i můj trenér.
It's not like he wouldn't admire Jaroslav or Jose, but he of course does, but he wants to be as fast as Usain running, so he wants to be as fast as on the bike. But he has his own mountain biking idol, which is his own coach, Milan Spěšný, which is a Czech rider. They grew up in the same town, so they have a really close relationship.
Usain Bolt, he's a sprinter. Talking about sprinting in mountain biking, those eliminatory races, do you like them? Do you enter the races for that?
Já jsem sprinty nikdy nejezdil, protože jsem závodil v kategorii do 23 let a já jsem vždycky druhý den vlastně měl závody, takže mi to nezapadalo do programu. Ale teď je určitě jezdit budu, chci si to vyzkoušet a bude to pro mě novinka, ale je to určitě zajímavý, jak pro můj trénink, je to dobrý pro trénink rychlostní a pro diváky, myslím, že to je atraktivní sport.
He didn't get too much chances to start in the eliminator past years because as a U23 rider, he had the next day he had a race in the World Cup, so he didn't fit into his program too much. So he only tried one race, but now he will take part in sprinting because he likes sprinting races because it develops the speed and it's a good training and perfect for the fans, for the crowd. So he will take part.
André, thanks a lot. Jan, thanks a lot.